Hello, tacticians and strategists, Templars and spaceship pilots. Welcome back to Templar Battleforce and playing hardball. Yeah, that was a pretty cool mission last time, escorting the human survivors from that carrier back to safety. I have to say, like the last after we've established our foothold basically and destroyed their main nest, it felt a little bit too easy though for the hard difficulty. On the other hand, I guess the reason was because that nest couldn't spit out Xenos all the time, right? So let's have a look at the requisition here. So what we want to go for is, of course, here the headshot, the null Leviathan. But I also like, there is here somewhere, there's a very good armor. Stealth Obnaga rifle. Oh, that's, 120 penetration. Wow. And the overdrive. Where was it? Or the Null Storm. Yeah, that's certainly a very good one. Null Storm armor. But somewhere there was something very good here, but irid coated gauntlets. Yeah, well, we're not punching people anyway. Although I found that punching the nests is actually quite a good thing. Mense Naga rifle. The Naga rifle have incredible penetration, it appears. Synchrosite. Oh, that's also pretty nice. That's actually an excellent sharpshooter rifle with the critical head shooting. And the, yeah, that's the one, or is it? Deflection. Null Leviathan. Yeah, well, so headshot. That's certainly a good thing to do. And I am also thinking, oh, this is the battalion rifle here. That might be pretty worthwhile. Up to 4, that's the better one, I guess, from what we use. And we have 219 points. So we can actually take 4 level 50 Aegis wiring, Force Pilot, Discerning Eye, Pistolier, Pilot Sensor Kit. Ooh, plus 10 damage, okay. The Blade Master, Blade Weave, but I actually want to go for the Paladin now as well, I have to say. And here the Hydra Specialist, Hellstorm 4, Rigid Blast Plate, especially this one here, Ember Kit, that's probably a good thing. Yeah, we need to do something for the Hydra actually. This one, of course. No, sorry. So this one, these two. We'll take these two here. That seems worthwhile. The Shadow Flame armor, because our Hydra already has... Yeah, let's take these two. Hellstorm, Rigid Blast Plate, and then this one here. Hydra Incinerator. And then we've got 100 points. So we take this one here. The Melee Specialist. And the Paladin. And then we can actually get a Paladin. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? So let's have a new one. Paladin. No, just a second. Let's firstly give our captain and boss. I think he can use some heat, some willpower against the heat. And also we have 250, so 4 points. Yeah, that's 10 points resistance. That's a good thing, I guess. Yeah, and he becomes pretty resilient, I find. And I guess that's also thanks to the warrior skill, right? The melee defense. Although, well, most of the time we are being hit actually. But they don't do so much damage. So let's give him one more warrior. So maybe we push this one to 10. And then we give him other stuff. So, equipping the Legion command. Ah yeah, that's plus 2 levels actually. So we could... Yeah, let's unequip this one actually. That's probably worth it. Heavy plasma. Oh yeah, by the way, I'd like to do something. And try something. Let's respec him. And let's do a full warrior thing. Like this. And we equip him. Like this, the war shield, right? Due to the counter-attack percentage. So, I mean, auto block, this is more the knight's shield, seems to be more the defensive thing, but here we have also more deflection. Broad blade and the captain's blade. Parry 4, 5 accuracy, plus 12% auto block, and a pretty good attack. So this guy is pretty decent with this one here. Let's do it like so. He has parry and armor is probably better with than melee defense. Oh, and by the way, yeah, we can put in one more level here. This one, the security ocular, deflection, counter attack, and auto block. So like this. So now I'm interested. He can't shoot, but what is the thing here? The percentage auto block is 22%. That means nothing gets through anyway. And then we have 18% counter attack. So I really think it's not worth it. I mean, we could go for a level, you know, and run in. And he's pretty quick with his talents by now. The commander's confidence and the warrior's wrath especially. And then of course we would respect this one and give him, instead of precision fire, we would have slash on 2, right? That's 1 point more. But that's it. I just wish I knew what this actually means, like the strong stuff. Yeah, I mean, he seems to be pretty good with 20 melee defense, but yeah, I think I like my build way better, but with the Paladin we can actually try that one. Yeah, with the Paladin we can try it. So we had this one on 6, right? Willpower on 4 as well. 6, 6, 4, 4. So warrior on 8. Grenades on 4, tactics on 4, and gunnery on 4 as well. So, right. So heavy plasma. The broad blade. Let's have the Legion command. That's really nice with the fire resist and radiation resist, I think. The watchdog. Oh, well, actually this one here, the all accuracy, the targeting module, I think that's even better. Because we also have +3 critical. I think that's way better, especially as we save a level. And here, yeah, parry and armor, so this is a good thing, I guess. And we are not way worse. That's the thing, you know. We are not way worse in melee. Oh, well, actually we had like 20 strong dice in melee defense, right? But I think this is better. So let's have a paladin. Recruit. Let's have the paladin here. Design. This one. Ragman. No, 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 no. How do we call him or her? Call name Helios. So, and then which color? Ah, that one is nice. Maybe this blue-green. Well, no, it's yeah, this one here. Status. So this is. Let's look at the equipment first. Defenders Leviathan. Ah, yeah. So certainly needs this one. The Legion Command. Although this one with evade. If we have that one, we do have melee defense is 11 strong, 5 standard, right? 11 strong, 5 standard. 11 strong, 3 standard. Yeah, okay. That's the thing. But we'll have, yeah, the war shield. The war shield, well, it is less defensive, obviously, because it has 10% less auto block, but plus 12% counter attack. So I guess that's the better thing. And then let's have the captain's blade. Or well, at least the broad blade. Oh yeah, well, actually the Defenders Leviathan might be the better choice, because then we can use 2 additional thingies here. We only have level 1 stuff though. Ah, here's 1 level 2. The Legion Command seems to be worth it though. Or at least the Champion Command. This one. Because 5% is probably not worth it. Like this one here, the 1 level. Deflection counter attack. If we go rather defensive. Let's have the blast plate, plus 4 armor. What does it say? Armor is 42. That seems to be pretty good. We have auto block 21%, counter attack 17%. Champion Command. Well, we have not encountered any enemies that spit fire or anything. But yeah, I think light heat shielding might be a good choice still. While here, deflection. Maybe the watchdog wiring is better. And we have melee defense 12. So, and by the way, so we have strength. And yeah, let's have a look at the... Ah yeah. Can auto block. And parry. Level 2, and we have 5 points. Battlefield medic. Ah yeah, so we definitely need the medic skill. And slaying someone. Okay. Slaying someone seems to be important. This one, like so. Okay. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing here. By the way, oh yeah, and we can't requisition anything else. So we do have 2 talent points that we can't use right now. That is really sad. So we can't do anything about that right now though. But then that means like our next step should be, yeah, here, shield bearer, heavy warblade. It's level 3. That seems a good thing. Offensive. And here the healer thing. It's Meditech. Oh yeah, that's a nice one, although it costs 600. Battlefield enhancers. Buffs for 6 damage, 1 dodge. Oh, that's nice. Battlefield enhancers, okay. Oh, on everybody. Like max targets by medic. Okay, that's really good. That is certainly a good thing. Then costs 50 requisition points. Battlefield medic, major meditech. Oh, yeah, okay. So assault Leviathan. That is a nice thing. Rakin's Warblade with plasma damage. This one here, Battle Tactic. Inspiration. Shalloon's Wrath. So Shalloon was a melee fighter, it appears. Draco's Sword. Auto block, so that's actually all pretty interesting. But yeah, or this Kree hammer, of course. Like going really into the hammer direction. Guild Wing Assault. Oh, that's cool. Plus 10 evasion. Counter attack and max heat. Yeah, that is pretty decent here. Okay then, so I guess we will do something about the Paladin after the next battle. So status. Definitely strength, a lot of strength. 7, and then 5 medic, I guess, right? Melee defense 15 strong. Range defense 0 strong though. By the way, yeah, I think we counter attack, yeah. 3 quickness. Focus is also important for him. And by the way, he's only relatively tough. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry, let's respect this one. As I can see the numbers here, so it's better to have an even number. Fortitude. Strength. Quickness. Increases max targets for some area of effect buffs. Yeah, so double the medic, so this is actually a good thing. Status, yeah, but I think, yeah, 4 medic, 16, so it heals plus 32, so like a bit more than 70 points this way. So 4 should be enough. 8 warrior, so like this, right? So and then we can't allocate this one here, staggering blows with the 2-handed hammer only. Okay, interesting. Plasma damage. Weapon accuracy, penetration is increased with the hammer. The war machine. Yeah, we never want to have a negative movement point. But I think, like here, the battlefield enhancers are very interesting. Devastating strikes, possibly not so much. Inspiration, though. For many people, that's a good thing. Although, well, melee accuracy. Yeah. But Shalun's Wrath. Certainly a good thing. So, and Righteous Embrace. Oh yeah, that's also the Righteous Embrace. Stacks Death's Embrace. Whatever that means. Death's Embrace. Death's Embrace. Death's Embrace, it doesn't say here. Well, maybe it's stacking buffs. Here, for example, the Paladin's Righteous Embrace buff will stack 3 other buffs depending on how many kills you make in a single attack. If your attack kills one target, then the Death's Embrace buff is added. Well, it doesn't say what it is, though. But I guess we will find out at some point, right? So... But it is nice to have the Paladin here. I also like the helmet. So let's level up these guys. We will have 8 strength. Yeah, I think gunnery is even better this way. SX. It's got 1 more point to spend. Rallying charge. Plus 8 damage, so let's actually get this one. And it's... Oh yeah, and then we have 5 shots of it. I think that's better. Oh well, or maybe plus 1 range, maybe that is a thing. Yeah, actually, I think it's time to use the burst fire as well. Oh, by the way, oh sorry, no, he gets the concussion grenade as well, of course. So, he didn't have it yet. Leviathan armor. Plated Leviathan, no, it's fine. Although I guess it's... the other one seems to be better. So we have the better, this one here. Ah yeah, and now we have the power gauntlet. That is way better. If we want to smack someone in the face, but we don't actually. And here, auto block, no, that's not interesting. Auto loader, yeah, let's have the jacket, X jacket ammo for more damage. Excellent. So that's X. Then Tinker. Status. Willpower is great. Engineer. We'll put engineer to 10, I guess. And then we go a little bit on gunnery, I would say. Let's respect the talents, because now we should be able, with these points, we should be able to get capture up. Right? 4 points, so let's do that. Oh, that's it, okay. And 1 point, yeah, that's good. So, sentry, train. That's good. Equip. Infantry Leviathan. This one is certainly better. Snap revolver. Yeah, I think that's enough. Cyclone reactor. Here we do have nothing that is so much a no-brainer that we really need it. Well, then let's have the better armor. because sometimes someone catches us anyway. Then Hansel. Hansel is becoming really good. And actually... yeah, but actually, yeah. Let's have strength. Let's have more strength. Because then we can also punch someone a little bit better. I guess we are putting it to 10, and then we go a little bit more on the defensive as well. And increase fortitude and willpower. And the tactics. So actually... yeah, no, actually with him the tactics is also really good. Because then... rallying charge... up to 5 targets. So like the whole team. And that's a good thing, I guess. Equipping him. Heavy Leviathan. We already have that one. Bullseye. Heavy Gauntlet. And the Leviathan armor. Yeah. That's a bit sad. Well, auto block we don't need and want. Anything else here? For 2 points, and here we need 4 points. For the power gauntlet, but it's fine. Besides, he would need to have warrior. The warrior skill, and he doesn't have anything, so I guess we just leave him like this with the 1 point. Heavy gauntlet. Oh well, we could use the armored gauntlet instead. The 1 point. Guess it doesn't matter much. Here, let's have it like this. 8. It's 14 points deflection. Seems to be better because it's 2 levels. So let's do it like this. The plated Leviathan should be looking pretty cool, that thing. Then here, willpower. Fortitude. Yeah, actually things are getting are pretty dangerous for him anyway, so let's have maybe 4 fortitude at this point. Although we are still not shooting so well, but let's have 1 gunnery now. We have 10 stealth, that should be actually pretty good. Let's equip him the needle repeater, that we don't have anything better at this point. With biopoison, and I want him to have it. The ranger is the really good one in comparison to what else we have. Heavy gauntlet looks good. And here we don't have anything better. Yeah, well, so actually maybe I shouldn't have gotten the paladin, but I thought that it's time to get the guy, and also then we can increase the experience gain for the character as well, if, in case we have some missions where we can get really good stuff, right? And we can put many characters on the field. So it's this one here, Astrid, for it's the same thing. More strength, more gunnery. And by the way, sorry, what's going on? Why is Cyclops? The talents. Yeah, it's it's Overdrive 3 as well. Okay, that's good. Okay, Headshot 2, yep, that's fine. Astrid. Yeah, Astrid needs to get the headshot now. So this is a good thing now for her with the long sight rifle with penetration and stuff. And actually, for her, the sniper rifle is the thing to have. 2 levels. Armored Gauntlet is the little one. Okay. Leviathan Ranger. +3 accuracy overlay scanners. On the other hand, a pretty good thing to have. Where do we get 2 levels? Can only put this one away, but then we lose 3 critical and 3 ranged. And it's just 1 ranged. However, strength, no, it's not worth it, I think. Not directly, at least. So let's get a pilot suit. Let's have this one here. Ranged accuracy. And the dodge. Or maybe parry and armor. No, this one here. Okay then. Because she is supposed to be way behind someone else and then shoot from the distance, right? So Lexa, our second engineer, goes in, gets also willpower, more engineering skill, sentry turret, and then actually we respec her as well. So this one is 3 to 6. Capture 3 to 6, very good, and then the sentry turret, train like so. Good. So, very nice. Ah yeah, and of course we let's check the equipment. Can maybe have the better plated Leviathan, maybe. Cutter Fist is already. Yeah, that's the Cutter Gauntlet's really not worth it. What do we have? This one here, the Ember Kit, would be interesting as well, although I like the heat. And this one here. Ah yeah, this one is way better. 3 accuracy and critical. Okay, good. And how much critical do we have now? 6 critical. Well then. So let's go there. And Pyro had her or his. We don't really know who's behind this helmet. Really good go last time. And I think, yeah, we put him to 10 gunnery. Napalm charge. And I think we need some Hellstorm, right? Plus 15 fire damage, crit, range accuracy, the napalm charge. 7 times on the other hand. So actually, yeah, maybe let's take this napalm charge. So like this. So now we have the Hydra incinerator. That's a nice thing. Aegis Gauntlet. Which I actually like. Heat Shielded Leviathan. Or the Shadow Flame armor. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh, with max heat increase. Yeah, that's way better. So let's take that one. Definitely that one. And then we need three more levels for this one. Although the damage increase is not that significant. 10 point max. I really like the Ember Kit though. Fire resist. Yeah. No, I think we can just leave it like this. And then instead... No, I think we just leave it like this. Because he needs to be a little bit defensive as well, because he has to be closer to the enemy, and then next time when he gets equipment, we can give him the better Hydra cannon. I guess that's way better than not to take the other stuff. So that's the gear thing. Yeah, then I think we are finished here, except for him, because he doesn't have the talents available. So we are finished here. Let's deploy for the next mission. What is it? The Righteous Fallen's repairs have been completed, and now the Templar command ship is in orbit of Moklumne Prime. A lot has certainly changed while I've been deployed. When I'm done talking to the others, I should meet with Major Luthor to determine my squad's next assignment. It is good to be back. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, our bridge has been actually repaired. Let's talk with the Sergeant first. Sergeant. Oh, okay. So I guess actually this will be more the level up and lore episode. And then in the next episode we'll start with the next mission. So what news from the faction colonies? The founding has continued at an astounding rate. From the halls of Rykard Prime, Prince Alexander has overseen the settlement of 9 colonies. Clan Moklumne's prince, Demain Lumoth, is moving with the same determination and speed. There are 7 Moklumne colonies. And what are the colonists doing? There are only 5 worlds of the 16 that will be able to support larger populations. These include Rykard Prime, the highest world on the Celestine scale in the quadrant, and Moklumne Prime as well. The other 11 worlds truly are dust balls, barren wastes where living can only be scratched out. But these worlds are proving to be full of resources, gases, chemicals, and even spice for the mining. The Star Trader captains are hard at work surveying and seeking out new worlds for the factions. Aha, we are lucky for the Star Traders, one of the most respected and important traditions of our people. Free men and women who own starships and work for whom they please. Faction, independent or only for themselves. And are independent colonies forming? From what we've heard from the Star Traders, there are starting to be pockets of independent activity. The factions provide a structured way of life, traditions, and social hierarchy, but it is not for everyone. Many of the refugees coming to the call of the stellar beacons are from other factions of smaller clans and great houses. They have chosen to find new homes in the marginal worlds that do not interest the factions. This freedom in life is an integral part of the Star Traders' way of life. The factions encourage independence and leave them to their worlds. It makes us all stronger. Thank you for the operation support on the Ferrari. By the way, thank the Templar pilot who was flying the spear cutter. Without her skill, we would never have been able to dock to the side of the Ferrari. The lance broke up in the Atmore less than 30 minutes later. We got off it not a moment too soon. And what will happen to Chief Scientist Marielle Thrall? For the moment, Officer Thrall is staying here on the Righteous Fallen. The report that she brought with her from the Ferrari Science Lab has caught the attention of Paladinara Ridan. When the debriefing has finished, Officer Thrall is a Moklumne citizen and will return to her people. And is it possible that there were any survivors in the Ea Prima? The situation on the Ferrari lands was truly unique. It was sheer luck, or the hand of Shalhoun, that allowed Officer Thrall to save her people. The Ea Prima suffered multiple hull breaches and was utterly destroyed in the battle. All hands were lost. Oh, so many Templar lives snuffed out in an instant. 1,000 lineages ended. That is a pure tragedy, right? Let's talk to the Paladin. What have you learned from Officer Thrall's report? She mentioned that the signals might have been faster than light communications. Unfortunately, with the damage to the Ferrari Lance's equipment, it is impossible to draw that conclusion. It could simply have been Star Trader smugglers communicating from the surface of a dead world to another captain in space. But for now, Marielle will stay with us and work with our Templar engineers to analyze the data. Aha, why would someone be trying to send such a signal? If it was truly an FTL signal, I cannot understand why. Most likely there may be profiteering star traders who have uncovered the technology and are using it for their own gain. If so, they clearly do not know the fire with which they are playing. Such technology is illegal by Shalun law for a very practical reason. It draws the attention of the Narvidians. With their advanced technology, they can easily hijack your communication network and masquerade as anyone. It is how the guild fell to the Narvidians, how they were corrupted and eventually subjugated by their new Narvidian masters. Tragic. Is it possible that the thrall is mistaken, thou? Yes, it is very possible that there was no FTL communication signal. Her instruments were damaged, she and her surviving crew were in the midst of a harrowing trial. The stress alone could have led to a misreading of the equipment. Okay, well, we could hope for that, but maybe it would be wise to prepare for a different reality, right? Okay, and here. Was there any salvage from the Ferrari Hulk? The Ferrari dived straight into the atmosphere of Excanium shortly after you got off. Very shortly, I would add. Sergeant Cathouse kept us on a schedule. We were right on time, he told me. Ha! Well, some of the pieces of the ship managed to pass through the re-entry and crash down on the world's surface. However, the remains are not very valuable. Over time, Star Trader explorers are sure to pick over them, but there's nothing more we could gain from them. Okay, that's a pity. And are the factions building new spacing vessels yet? Because they eventually need to replace the losses, right? Each of the faction's 5 core worlds have a basic starport in operation. For the moment, they are busy with the deluge of refugees pouring into the quadrant from the Exodus. Their space vessels all need repair, but they are well built and constructed from the star forges of the galactic core. So the faction fleets are being built by retrofitting the ships we have. For the time, yes. Hopefully, new production of military vessels will begin soon. And, well, it appears we must rely on the Star Traders to explore the nearby space for threats. If we had not lost the Aya Prima, perhaps the Righteous Fallen would have risked exploring nearby space. However, we must stay near the core worlds and protect the factions in case the Taroks return. The Star Trader captains are explorers and merchants at heart. They are already doing a commendable job at charting our new quadrant. Okay, so we do remember this the other thing we have to do. So that Prince requested directly that we deploy to the capital city, which is of course a request we should not ignore. On the other hand, there is a tactical advantage if we deploy into orbit around Galantia Cross and dropship onto any landing site, because then the Xenos don't have time to establish a foothold and everything, right? But I guess if we go to the capital city and fulfill the request of the prince, then that should increase our reputation with the prince, right? We should appreciate that, and maybe we do have an advantage from that that is even bigger than just the tactical advantage, right? And just to break role-playing here, guys, in my older playthrough, I actually did this one here, dropping ship onto the landing site, for the same reason I just said, because I thought that this would be tactically the better decision, the sound decision. But let's do this one here for the politics. Let's see what's going on there. It's for me personally even more interesting because I don't know that yet. So let's deploy according to the bequest. Let's deploy to the capital city of Galantia Cross and honor Prince Tarquin's request. By the way, in case the Taroks would infiltrate the city, they could cause really a lot of harm, right? So Prince Tarquin Rykard will be pleased. We've made a friend this day. Good. So Galantia Cross. Ruled by Prince Tarquin of the Rykard Syndicate. It is good that we came. Is it? More than a month in the spear cutter, but the atmospheric disturbances continued steadily. The Star Trader captain surveyed the surrounding space. It is thick with Xeno debris from the recent battle. We sat tight in Galantia Cross waiting for the debris to blow over. Patrols and the good Prince Tarquin helped us pass the time. But it was only a matter of time. A large chunk of Xeno debris has fallen through Atmo. Our duty is to protect the colonists. We will defend the capital at Galantia Cross and prevent a slaughter. Then we will take the fight to our enemy. Yeah, that sounds... Okay, that actually sounds even more reasonable now. So there is a Xenoforce threatening the city. Well, and obviously we are in a better situation to help the people with our Templar mechs than they with their normal soldiers, right? But that, my dear fellow Templars, we will see in the next episode. So I hope you found this one cool. I appreciate if you click the like button. Thank you for watching, and you are very welcome to join the channel as well if you haven't done so yet, so you never ever miss an episode again. See you next time. Bye bye.